Hi and welcome to Best in Tesla News episode 175. The global expansion of Tesla's full self-driving program continues, and Tesla continues to fight all the FUD being spread about demand problem by asserting itself as the ultimate leader. And Volkswagen admits they cannot keep up with Tesla's production speed. And Toyota is out saying that they have a new breakthrough in solid-state batteries. Again. I sure hope so, as the BZ4X has just got some really bad charging reviews. And the Volkswagen Group Supervisory Board is set to discuss a major cost-cutting program. And BYD might have some artificial good sales numbers in China. And Lotus says they are making an EV that can make a full charge in less than 6 minutes. All of this and much more on today's episode. Let's dive right in.
Let's put our living stereo stylus in this groove.
The global expansion of Tesla's full self-driving beta program continues, which should indicate that Tesla is making excellent progress. As I reported a few weeks ago, sighting of test vehicles hinted that Tesla's global march for their full self-driving beta program has started, and now the cat is out of the bag according to Tesla Scope. Tesla's full self-driving beta has touched down in South Korea, Japan and Taiwan, and drumroll please, multiple European nations. But wait, there is more. Among the privileged list of countries, you can see here Denmark. Yes, my very own Danish soil has been graced with the presence of a Tesla full self-driving beta test vehicle. That raises an existential question. Why on earth is that not my Tesla Model 3 with full self-driving software? You may chuckle, but as a Tesla Model 3 owner who have been eagerly awaiting for the past 4 years to test out the full self-driving beta capabilities, I feel like a little child with his nose pressed against the glass of the candy store. But why does it matter? A few cars get access to this outside the US. Well, this overseas expansion is not just a matter of adding a new feature to a car. It's about acclimatizing an innovation to the diverse tapestry of the global driving conditions. Tesla is adapting and perfecting full self-driving to handle the widening alley of Rome and the organized chaos of Tokyo and the snow-cloud avenues of Trondheim. This is what makes the global rollout a monumental step towards achieving Tesla's ambitious vision, and shows, unlike pretty much everyone else, that Tesla's autonomous program can actually drive anywhere in the world, where Waymo can only drive in their geofenced areas in Phoenix and San Francisco, and will never get to a global solution as long as they rely on geo-mapping. You cannot map the whole world and let alone keep it up to date for an autonomous vehicle. The distribution of the full self-driving beta outside North America indicate that Tesla is making excellent progress in developing these features. In addition, it hints that Tesla is actively working around the world to provide its customers with the best possible driving experience. And it finally happened. Some of Wall Street's analysts are now starting to take robotaxi into their valuation of Tesla. Well, I guess better late than never. I am biting my nails, eagerly awaiting for the full self-driving beta to become available for all of us here in Europe. The day I can hop into my Tesla Model 3 and let the vehicle be the captain of the journey is the day the future truly arrives. And Tesla will change the way we perceive transportation altogether. And don't forget, if you're looking for some Tesla accessories, I have a lot of affiliate links down below. Like Shop for Tesla, where you can get their own brand of all-weather mats, to be fair, which uses 30% recycled materials. And if you use my discount code BESTINTESLA, you will get 5% off. Enjoy! And Tesla continues to fight all the FUD being spread about the demand problem in China, not by arguing against it, but simply just by executing. The Tesla Model Y took the place of Chinese top-selling SUV last month. The all-electric crossover, which is produced at Giga Shanghai, sold a total of 31,054 units in May, according to data from the Chinese Passenger Car Association. From January to May, the Model Y sold a total of over 152,000 units in Chinese domestic market. That is up 87% year over year, which is quite impressive considering that the Model Y is a premium all-electric crossover with a lot of legit competition from local rivals. From January to May, the Model Y was the country's best-selling SUV, electric or otherwise, and because of the lockdown last year, May numbers also represent a 428 growth year over year, so that's nice. And the Model 3 saw a total sales of more than 67,000 units from January to May. That is a 76% improvement year over year, and is also enough to make the Model 3 one of Chinese best-selling premium sedans during the period. Such results are not bad at all, especially if one were to consider that the consumers are likely holding off the domestic Model 3 purchase in China due to the vehicle's highly anticipated Project Highland update. So I guess Tesla is doing very, very well in China, especially if we consider NIO that said they would never do a price cut because of Tesla's price cut, but now they have. NIO has reduced the price of all its models by $4,200 or 6 to 9% in response to the declining sales and financial pressure. In addition, the company has ended the free battery swap service for new buyers. These measures comes as NIO face competition in an intensifying price war among automakers in China led by Tesla. Investors have expressed concern about NIO's profitability, especially given its heavy investment in battery swap station. Yes, something I have been pointing out from the beginning. The battery swap station is a bad idea, and NIO reported a net loss of 4.7 billion RMBs in the first quarter, and its sales has been significantly lagging behind competitors like Tesla and BYD. So automakers like NIO, that is kind of a direct competition with Tesla in China, one of the homegrown favorite, is feeling the competition. Meanwhile, Tesla continues to grow at an insane rate. Wonder when the short sellers and haters are going to give up with the fetish that Tesla is doomed in China because of all the competition. Looks like Tesla is doing quite alright. Yes, the electric vehicle revolution is in full swing, and Tesla continues to lead the charge. In my country of Denmark, a country known for its high adoption of renewable energies and electric vehicles, Tesla is asserting itself as the ultimate leader. And Tesla continues to dominate the entire car market in my country of Denmark. In the BEV market, Tesla sits on 37.4%. That is just kind of insane in itself, with all the many different models we can get here in my country. But as you can see here on this little chart, there is no competition for Tesla in the BEV space. There is Tesla taking off, and then all the rest floating along the bottom. So talking about BEVs in my country is pretty much irrelevant. Tesla is simply just in a league of its own. But even if we look at the overall car market, Tesla is still killing it. As a brand, Tesla sits on 11.5% market share, making it the best-selling brand in Denmark. And the Model Y is still the king. The Model Y alone sits on 9.8% of the entire car market in Denmark. That is just pretty remarkable, and has sold more than triple the amount of units than the runner-up, that is the Peugeot 208, that cost about half the price of the Tesla Model Y. Tesla's dominance in Denmark and throughout Europe reflects the broader global trend. With growing environmental concerns and advancement in electric vehicle technology, consumers worldwide are gravitating towards more sustainable options. The Model Y success is indicating of the demand for quality electric vehicles. The Model Y is not just a vehicle, it is a statement that electric is the future, and Tesla is driving us there. But it's not just in Europe and China Tesla is doing great. Tesla is still leading the charts in the US as well. Tesla's sales in the US soared during the first 4 months of the year, as Tesla's registrations grew by 52% compared to the same period last year. During the January to April period, the Model Y saw a staggering 99% increase in new registration compared to the previous year. Tesla's dominance in the US markets was evident in the top EV models ranking, with the Model Y leading the pack with more than 127,000 registrations, followed by the Model 3 with 72,000 registrations, with a total of 211,842 registrations through April. So if we look at this list, there is still Tesla and then everyone else. Put all the non-Tesla together and they don't even beat the Tesla Model 3 numbers, let alone the Model Y. The data also reveals that electric vehicles account for 7% of the US light vehicles registrations through April, an increase from 4.4% the previous year. The total EV registrations reached 348,258 during this period, making a 72% growth compared to the same period last year. But not everyone is doing well in the US. VinFast is one that is seeing a lot of problems and has only sold 83 units in the first 4 months, and is now starting to pay its customers $300 for if your car breaks down and is rendered inoperable. So not looking too good for VinFast. But Tesla, on the other hand, well, they have taken over in Europe, grown 87% in China and 52% in the US. So how the bears are looking at these numbers as seeing demand problems. Yeah, it's definitely not us bulls that are the deluded ones. Volkswagen admits they cannot keep up with Tesla in production speed. The electric vehicle market is abuzz with a race against time. While Tesla has set a new standard in manufacturing efficiency, traditional automakers are struggling to keep up. We know Ford has admitted they will never get to Tesla's cost and efficiency of production, but recently Volkswagen production board member Christian Walmer admitted that Volkswagen is incapable of producing battery electric vehicle at the pace Tesla does, exposing a disparity in production efficiency between the two giants. This raises concern about Volkswagen's strategy and visions as they transition into a new era of electric mobility. Walmer highlighted that Volkswagen's ID models take nearly 30 hours to produce, while Tesla's Model 3 reportedly takes 10 hours, probably less now. He acknowledged the 10-hour target as an ambitious but achievable only under specific conditions. This statement implicitly acknowledged Tesla's superior efficiency and reflects a Volkswagen struggling in adapting its production and supply chain at the pace of the industry-leading Tesla. Walmart did indicate Volkswagen intend to reduce production time, comparing it to the 18 hours taken for the Tiguan in the Wolfsburg factory. However, the stark difference between Tesla's 10 hours and Volkswagen's 30 hours highlights the challenge the German automakers face. And it of course didn't help that Volkswagen's new CEO, Oliver Blume, cancelled the Trinity factory as one of his first acts, or at least delayed it. The Trinity factory was expected to be pivotal for Volkswagen in terms of streamlining production time and cost. This cancellation could have a detrimental effect on Volkswagen's ability to compete with Tesla and other manufacturers in the rapidly evolving electric vehicle market. The current situation with Volkswagen highlights a deeper issue, a lack of imagination and ambition. Tesla's achievements are not just a result of innovative technology, but also a result of vision and drive. The problem at Volkswagen appears to be not just with the past leadership, which had vision that could not be implemented, but also with the new leadership, which seems to lack the necessary vision and ambition. The German automakers will need to reassess its priorities and realign its vision to compete effectively in the fast-paced and ever-evolving world of electric vehicles. Toyota is out saying they have a breakthrough in solid-state batteries again, and I hope that is right, as the BZ4X just revealed some really bad charging experience. So Toyota is out saying they have a breakthrough in solid-state batteries and have that in volume production by 2027. This is nothing new. Toyota has been saying this for almost a decade. They were supposed to have a solid-state battery in production by 2022. Clearly that did not happen, and they have said that they would have about 10 EV models out by now. Clearly that did not happen either. So let's see if this will be anything different. But they say the EV with their solid-state battery will have 1,200 kilometers of range. So that works completely against all they have been out saying about hybrids are better for the environment than this long-range EVs. And if they can get that 1,200 kilometers of range, that would almost be twice the range of their hydrogen car, the Mirai. And the solid-state battery should be able to charge in only 10 minutes. So not much left in advantage for the stupid hydrogen car then. It is hard to find a company that is more a mess right now than Toyota. They are just all over the place. And speaking of Toyota and their technology, and remember there are some institutional investors that are saying Tesla has no advantages over Toyota. But let's just plug into reality here, as a journalist from Business Insider, Tim Levin, drove the new Toyota BZ4X EV from New York to Washington DC and back. The 9-hour drive involved 3 hours of charging. Even at 37% of charge, the BZ4X refused to pull more than 35 kilowatt charging speed, even though it has a max speed of 100 kilowatts. So the Model Y would only need something like 30 minutes to charge for that entire trip. And Tim also wrote, I hit the road back in New York on a chilly morning with 176 miles of range. When I went to turn on the heat, it indicated range plummet to 125 miles. Yeah, this is both good advertising for getting a Tesla with faster charging and heat pumps, or at least getting in on the action and getting access to Tesla's charger, because this is ridiculous and an experience like this is not helping the EVs but fighting against it when OEM comes out with an EV that is this bad. And let's squeeze in the last short news topics into this new show. Yes, it's time for the Tesla Shorts. Volkswagen's Group Supervisory Board is set to discuss a major cost-cutting program worth at least $3.2 billion across its range of brands including Volkswagen, Seat, Skoda and Cupra. This focus of the saving plan is to streamline operations, reduce duplicate development efforts and optimize productivity at the German plants, particularly for Audi and Volkswagen. The details of this program are anticipated to be revealed during the company's Capital Market Day on June the 21st. This initiative comes as Volkswagen's aim to bolster its financial performance and adapt to the evolving automotive industry market by electric vehicles and autonomous technology. And BYD set up a joint venture with a local corporation to build a sodium-ion battery production base. The first time we have seen it move forward in building capacity for the alternative from lithium batteries. This is very exciting, as sodium batteries could have a very bright future as it does not use any lithium, cobalt or nickel. So maybe we will even see a hybrid battery pack between sodium batteries and LFP batteries. So all very exciting to see BYD starting to expand production capacity for sodium batteries. And Tesla is the leader in manufacturing, and now they want to show that to the world as well, as China's first Tesla Giga Laboratory made a stunning debut. Tesla's most beautiful store in Chengdu unveiled the mystery, an immersive experience of the magic of building a car in 45 seconds. Meet up with friends, chat and take a break. Looks very cool, would love to check that one out one day. And after Ford and GM announced they will be adapting Tesla's North American charging system, the charging providers are lining up to do the same. Kempower will now also include Tesla's North American charging standards, so will Blink, Tritium, ChargePoint, ChargeIn and many more. This is really pushing Tesla's standard to become the North American charging standard, and eventually everyone will follow suit. And SpaceX showed off this nice little visualization, how rockets' reusability, increased reliability and launch cadence. So very cool. And speaking of SpaceX, after delivering 72 spacecraft to orbit, the Falcon 9 returns to Earth and completes SpaceX 200th landing of the orbital class rocket. Still waiting for anyone else to do this, and SpaceX is already at 200. And Elon Musk said this week that we should not expect high volume of the semi-truck before the end of 2024, and said the reason was battery constraint. They have said before they were no longer battery constrained, but I personally think it's because the 4680 cell has been slower to ramp up than expected. In the beginning, it was planned for Berlin to only use the 4680 cell, but they are only using the 2170 cells. So Tesla is of course using a lot more 2170 cells than they expected a couple of years back. But we will see how this all plays out. And the Cybertruck was spotted with camouflage going through an In-N-Out burger drive-thru. Not that camouflage can hide this beast, but it looks kind of cool, right? According to Elon Musk, this is a tradition. When the engineering team finalize the design, they take it to an In-N-Out. So everything is inching forward to the start of a real production. Can't wait. And we have a new study coming out this week about the hidden threat from hydrogen, saying that the global warming effect of leaked hydrogen is almost 12 times stronger than CO2, shows a new study by Cicero, a climate research center published in Communication, Earth and Environment. And hydrogen is very leaky stuff. Firemen in England told Robert from the Fully Charged show that even the best hydrogen car still have a little bit of leakage. That is how difficult it is to lock in, and why we really don't transport hydrogen anywhere but make it at end use. I did make a whole video on this week, so if you want to know more, check that one out. Link down below. And Lotus is also saying they have an EV with a new battery tech breakthrough. The Lotus Elise inspired sporty EV with only a little 35 kilowatt-hour battery pack that they have designed with Newbolt, who is a tech startup focusing on high-performance battery and charging technology to cut lengthy charging times. Newbolt claims that the new EV, weighing closer to 1 ton than the 2 tons, and Lotus Elise inspired electric car will have a range of up to 155 miles or 250 kilometers, so not much, but it should be able to charge up in less than 6 minutes, so that's pretty exciting. Newbolt's engineers have tested the batteries over 2,000 fast charging cycles without significant performance loss, which the company claims paves the way for lightweight, ultra-efficient EVs. Should come out with this new tech in 2024, so let's keep an eye on that. And BYD has just landed 10,000 EVs in Australia to get the government subsidies that ends at the end of this month. So we should see a big push for EV sales in Australia this month. And the Tesla shares on Tuesday ended at their highest since late September after gaining for 13 straight sessions. Shorts have lost $12.68 billion year to date, down 80%. They are down $5 billion or 24% so far in just June. They had $15.85 billion in profits in 2022, so all of those gains are quickly eroding. So we have recently seen short covering, and we will probably see this continue, as I think the Tesla stock will continue to rally, with Tesla continuing to execute, and we have the Cybertruck coming in only 3 months' time. And Tesla Giga Berlin is preparing to start its own water exploration in the region of Brandenburg to supply its factory. Testing of the pump will begin this summer, the company said. And BYD might be hiding some sales to make everything look good. This is not the first time I hear these rumors, but this time we do have some video footage to back it up. So this is according to Sipensa, a big YouTube channel. I will leave a link to his video about this down below, but not something that I will be able to confirm, of course, but it does look like there might be a little torn in BYD's eye, with thousands and thousands of BYDs sitting there in a field with number plates and everything. And this is not the first time we hear about this, but this is only something that can truly be hidden in China. So it is not something they can pull off in Europe or the US or Australia. So let's just keep a little eye on this. And Tesla continues to make small tweaks to try to boost the end of the quarter deliveries. In my country and many other countries in Europe, we see the classic get free supercharger mileage incentive. Danish customers who order or take delivery of a new inventory Tesla Model 3 Performance, long range, rear-wheel drive or long range all-wheel drive between June the 8th and June the 30th will receive 10,000 kilometers of free supercharging on their new vehicle. Nice. And Elon met up with more world leaders again this week. This time it was the Prime Minister of Italy. And look how huge Elon looks here. But it looked like they actually had some fun together. And Elon also met up with the French president again, that really want Tesla to build some factories in France. Don't think it would make a lot of sense to build a car factory, with Berlin still expanding and everything, but maybe a Megapack factory would be great. I don't know much about the political structure in France or how much red tape there are, but I would guess it's less than Germany anyway, so Tesla made it in Germany, the competition's home turf, so I guess they should be able to make a brand new factory pretty much anywhere. And Rivian have acquired a better route planner. This is actually a great idea, as that could be a nice shortcut to get some very good and capable navigation for your Rivian. That would be really cool if that is done right, because a better route planner is a great tool for planning road trips in an EV. And speaking of a road trip, Tesla shared a new video about their trip planner, which is in their navigation system. We know if the charging station is getting full, they will be redirected to other chargers, but I think it's the first time we have actually seen the live real-time data that Tesla has on their screens. Very impressive. It is like looking at an air traffic control room. Yeah, if people think Tesla has no advantage because they are now slowly opening up their chargers to EVs, they are sadly mistaken. The chargers themselves are only like 1/3 of the equation when it comes to convenient charging. People that have tried real road trips in a Tesla knows what I'm talking about. The convenience of a Tesla is miles ahead of anything else out there. And before we end off with a bit of fun, I just want to make a quick shout out to my newest patrons and members of this YouTube channel. My new Patreons, Monica Matson and Dominic Lavoon. And my new member, Sean Lunch. Thank you so much for all your support. I am doing this all by myself, but you guys are all the producers of this new show. Thank you. And a big and special thanks to Supporter of the Week. And this week's winner is William F. Pee-wee? Can that be right? Pee-wee? William, thank you so much for all your support. William has been a thank you for watching members for more than 30 months. So thank you so much. Please contact me on this email down below so I can send you your Supporter of the Week winner t-shirt. Thank you. And let's end off with a bit of fun. Remember, it's okay to change your mind. That is all we have time for in this new show. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. It really does help this video out a lot. And if you did like it, maybe you want to consider hitting that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos just like this one. And don't forget, if you want to become an executive producer and get news articles every day, Monday to Friday, the video series Becoming News, and access to all my research and charts and spreadsheets, head over to bestintesla.com and join with the members button. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. And if you want to support the channel even more, remember you can, for as little as $1, become a patron of this channel and get your shout out on this show. You can also become a member of the YouTube channel to get a shout out and some extra perks. Hit the members button to find out more. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter. I tweet all the news as it comes out and more. And check out the merch store to get some merchandise and support the show. Now it's also possible to support the show without buying anything, becoming a member or a patron. There is a link to a donation options in the show notes. And also as simple as hitting the super like button.
But going forward, I will be making more videos for patrons and members only. And I will give my YouTube members and patrons early access to my videos whenever possible, and make my videos ads free for members and patrons only. So don't miss out.
And thank you for watching. And until next time, take care out there and be nice.